What's going on, guys? Eric from TheWiscoGuyz here, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the 2022 Truck of the Year, Ford Maverick. I'd like to thank Ashland Ford Chrysler for letting us do an overview on this new 2022 Ford Maverick, so definitely check them out.
Welcome to Ashland Ford Chrysler, a family and locally owned business. At Ashland Ford Chrysler, you'll be working with neighbors and community members who are committed to your complete satisfaction. That's true from the moment you stop in to see us about purchasing a new or used vehicle. If you need financing options, and when you need service or maintenance on your vehicle. Trust your local experts for an excellent car buying experience from beginning to end at Ashland Ford Chrysler today.
This truck from Ford is a crew cab truck with a 4.5-foot bed. It seats 5, and it is full 4-door, as you can see here. This is the XLT model with all-wheel drive with the EcoBoost 2.0. Let's get to the most exciting part of this truck, and it's actually, for me, it's the 4.5-foot bed. Now, you may think 4.5 foot is not big, but to be honest with you, you could slide a pallet of bricks or whatever in this. Whatever you're looking to haul. This actually has a payload capacity of 1,500 pounds right in that area. So for a compact truck, this is really, really cool. So on the inside here, you'll see there are tie downs actually in the rear and in the front on the top edges of the bed. Then there's actually tie downs right on the floor here, so you can secure your load from every which way, which I think is really cool to have those front tie downs in the front of that bed there. Also, we have cubby holes on this side of the bed, and then on the other side of the bed, this truck would have a outlet there for charging or running power tools or what have you. But this model does not have that. Also, if you look down here, there's actually these little tabs here, and it's actually a bottle opener. You can pop open your bottles of pop or whatever you got down there and just pop them open. Another thing that's cool about this bed is actually, if you're hauling some plywood, you can actually move the tie downs further up. And now, as you can see, the bed, as you can see, the tailgate of the truck is now extended up, and now you can haul cargo without worrying about falling off the back of it, which I think is really cool too. I'll tell you what, this bed is really cool. That's one of the high points of this truck, having that 4.5-foot pickup bed with all those tie downs and little cubby hole and everything. That's pretty cool. So this vehicle is actually equipped with tow package, and as you see here, there's a 7-pin and a 4-pin plug-in here for your trailers. Now this vehicle is rated to tow 4,000 pounds, which I think is pretty incredible for this little truck. This has a 17-inch wheel wrapped with a Continental Pro Contact tire. This model, like I said before, is all-wheel drive. So these tires will give you the good road manners you want. Will also grip the road with that all-wheel drive as well. So, and the actual length of the overall vehicle is just under 200 inches. and the wheelbase is actually 121.1 inches. So pretty short little truck, and a short little wheelbase there too. So that's kind of neat, how short this vehicle actually is, and maneuverable. The turning radius is actually 40 feet curb to curb, so that's pretty darn good. I think it was better than my Focus ST, to be honest with you. That's the overall length and wheelbase of this vehicle, the 2022 Ford Maverick. So being an XLT model, we have these LED headlights with a halogen blinker here, and they actually look really good. Nice and crisp lighting, as you can see. Very nice cutoff line there, so that's pretty interesting. That's really nice. I like that. Along with this little marker light there too, so people know you're coming. Along with the rear tail lights, look like they're just halogen lights here. But what's interesting, they have this cool little texture in here. It looks really cool. So I haven't even talked about the color on this truck. The color on this truck is actually cyber orange. It's more of a yellowish metallic to it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it here. Oh yeah. So they got that metallic pearl in that. Cyber orange. On camera it's showing up a little bit more yellow. In person it does have a bit more of an orange hue. So take that for what it's worth. We're under fluorescent lights. Might not look correct under this lighting, but I'll tell you what, it looks really good in person. Let's take a look underneath the hood here. So we got our prop rod there. Underneath the hood of this is a 2.0 EcoBoost, or mated to a 8-speed automatic transmission with all-wheel drive. This engine puts out 250 horsepower and 277 foot-pounds of torque. Now to me, that's quite a bit for a little 4-cylinder turbo engine. But let me tell you, I used to own a Focus ST, and these are really snappy motors. So I've had experience with these engines, and they are great. Great mileage, great power, and really nice driving engines. And now there's another engine that is available with the Ford Maverick, and that is the 2.5 liter hybrid engine. And that engine actually has 191 horsepower with 155 foot-pounds of torque. But with the hybrid engine, you cannot get all-wheel drive. Let's take a look at the interior here. So first and foremost, these door panels are really cool. Or with these door panels, you can see here, they have huge pockets for your big bottles of water. And actually back here, there's more storage cubby than I've ever seen on a door panel. So kind of neat. You can just put some stuff in there and store it in there. So along with the grab handle, it's just this little piece right here, and it has this little handle right here. It's not connected here, so you can get those really big bottles in there. But yeah, that's kind of neat too. Now stepping into the Ford Maverick, easy to get in. They actually left me the key here, so we'll put the key in. As you can see here, we have the lane keep assist. And just going through the menu quick, we have miles per hour. You have your trip, your time, and your miles to empty, along with your gas mileage right there. 4-screen split. And then your devices and everything like that. Your music. So that's pretty cool there. We'll go to menu. You got all your assists here lined up, and trailer sway control. Now in the center we have the infotainment system. You have audio, phone, apps, and we have settings. So everything in here controls this system here, sound, everything like that. And it's actually really responsive. It works really well. I've heard people complain about them, but this one actually is really quick. Actually quicker than my Ranger, which is nice. It's really nice. And on the right here, you have a little cubby hole, along with all your buttons for the radio right here, just underneath the radio. Of course, the radio is touchscreen, and your buttons here are a little bit more analog. A lot of people like that. You know, tune your radio station, everything like that, which is kind of nice. You don't have to fumble around with your touchscreen, but you have analog buttons right here. Moving down to the heater control settings, you have your fan, Then you have your defrost buttons and you know where you want the heat to be controlled by, along with your AC and your heat temperature gauge for how hot you want it to be or how cold. So that's kind of neat. Very analog, which I like. Doesn't need, you know, you're not fumbling with touch screen. Everything is just a button, and that's it. You know, very, very simple. You know it's going to work because you're just hitting the button. I like it. Very simple. Moving to the gear selector. Now this has a turn dial gear selector here. You put your foot on the brake and you turn it, and it'll actually illuminate the gear you're in. So right now we're in park. So park is illuminated, along with an electric parking brake here. We actually activated it. All right, and then below there you actually have your drive modes. So if you click this button, your drive modes right here. And if you click those, you'll see different modes of like eco, towing, snow mode, and sport mode. Here's traction control, and then here's auto stop start off and on. And then also we have I think automatic brake hold here, if I remember right. You have a glove box here. Actually a pretty big glove box. I'm pretty impressed with that. And then of course your heater vents here, lined in orange, along with in here. And in the bottom here you can put your phone, everything like that, perched up, out of the way. And some of the higher models will actually have wireless charging here, like an Lariat model. So that's kind of neat too. All right. So I'm gonna adjust the seat to where I like sitting. Easy. It'll look good in here, right? Okay. So I have the seat where I need it to go. Now the test is, can I sit behind myself where I'm positioned? Fit.
You're gonna go to Madison like that?
This has more headroom than my Ranger.
You're gonna go to Madison like that?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep. All right, what's interesting about this back seat, it does fold up. It does fold up. It actually has a ton of storage in here. I don't know if you guys can see or not. It's a little dark, but there is a ton of storage in there. That is awesome. That's more storage than my Ranger, for sure. And also in the back seat, you do get an armrest with cup holders. That's pretty much the gist of the Maverick. I know there's a bunch more items that you can go over, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, there's different options you can get, and I'll actually put the window sticker of this vehicle up on the screen. You know, the vehicle itself, stickers at $29,305. For what you're getting, that's a pretty good deal on this. All-wheel drive, 250 horsepower, a 4.5-foot bed. What else? What else could you ask for? A bed, power, gas mileage. And actually the gas mileage is relatively good for a all-wheel drive vehicle. On the highway you're going to see 30 miles to the gallon, and in the city you're going to see about 23. I did see one of these come through, and it did on the screen say about 31 miles to the gallon, which with the gas tank that is in this, I think it's a 16-gallon tank. The overall range was 500 miles, which I was impressed on, because I've never seen over like 420 in my Ranger. So that is cool. That's pretty much it. We're just do a little walk around here, raw walk around. Alrighty Alrighty guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Check out ashlandfordchrysler.com where you can view the vehicles that they have for sale. And give this video a like. Thanks guys, have a good day or night or whenever you're watching. See ya.